So Army of Me is here with Mark.
Yeah! Woo! Yeah!
Hey, you guys are late, by the way.
What a start to the day. I'm almost awake. I've already played Sweet Home Alabama.
Yes. Why 101 in the morning slots? I yell in your ears there? I'm sorry, dude.
Oh, is there like a volume control somewhere?
Better?
Oh, yeah.
Worse? Better?
You sound beautiful, but just a little too loud.
Ooh. That's weird.
So it's nice to be back in Richmond. We're from not far away. We're from Washington, D.C. Last time we were here, we played with a couple bands. It wasn't that long ago with Paramore and Silver Sun Pickups. Those guys were rad. Anyway, it's awesome to be back. And everyone give it up for the Sketches who played first. And everyone give it up for Key Theory. I want to send this song out to those two guys, those two bands. It's called Rise. I've been reaching for the stars. I've been stretching out so far. Am I getting any closer than I've ever been before? I was lying in the gutter. I was crawling in the streets. Now the servants are all sitting in the most distinguished seats. So rise, rise, like a star you will rise. I'm rebuilding this house that was taken by the waves. All this time I'll make a mention. All this time I'm not afraid. I was lying in the gutter, and I was crawling in the streets. I was looking for an answer. Well, the answer found me. So rise, rise, like a star you will rise. Rise, rise, like a star you will rise. Well, strengthen my ankles, it's time to walk. Rise up, my heart's unlocked. I've been hiding for much too long. It's time. Rise, rise, like a star you will rise, my love. Rise, rise, like a star you will rise. And tonight, come on, like a star you will rise. And tonight, come on. star you arise.
Yeah, we were on the radio this morning in Richmond. Yeah, I mean, this last year, we've been touring all over the country. And we went out with the band The Used for a while. And, that was great, getting out there and just trying to play and make as many fans as possible and tell people about our record.
If you're lucky.
They pay for you to drive around and spread your music, So.
It's definitely being advantageous being on the East Coast. You can cover a lot more cities in a lot less time in a far more inexpensive way. Once you get out west, the drives tend to double, triple. You're dealing with mountains and weather and all kinds of things that really, as far as an unsigned band is concerned, like really digs into your pocket. Gas money, patience, any of that stuff. I mean, it gets harder and more frustrating. And when on a national level, when you know you have hot meals waiting for you and you know you have somewhere to go at the end of the day to take your shoes off and try and recharge, that part of it is definitely a lot easier and a more, you sort of wake up every day in a much better mood, refreshed, a little more aggressive. It's time to go do this.
A little cleaner.
A little cleaner.
Nice continental breakfast in the morning.
If you wake up early enough.
There's sometimes when we play shows, when we play a quiet song, the audience likes to catch up with old friends and maybe ask a girl for their phone number. But I know this crowd wants to be really quiet for this next song and listen to the piano
He's got
and,
that
and how
sixth
beautiful it
sense.
is. Can you hear it? If you find that your life would be better off without me, if you run at full speed and it feels good to be free, if you know it in your soul, though it's hard to let it go, you better run, you better run. If you're lifted from the ground, no, you're never coming down. Babe, if you're a boxer and you can't stand another round, you're free to make a sound and your heart begin to pound. You better run, you better run. But the one thing that I ask, that you live without reserve, that you find out what you need, it's sure what you deserve. All the time that we had, do you think it was a waste? For what good's a memory without some sort of taste? And does the value rise if it cannot be replaced? You better run, you better run. But the one thing that I ask, that you live without reserve, that you find out what you need, and show what you deserve.